I'll get. You know what? Should I run down the rest of my?
Sure.
Okay, so
by all means.
Yeah, so we talked about it ad nauseum to this point. It was a piss poor showing in a divisional game with your playoff hopes on the line. It seemed like a game where the Browns sent the message of "Don't get your hopes up, fans. There's no magic at the end of the season here." And in the end, this team is who they've been all year, which is they're average at best. They lack leadership from the coaching staff. They're completely undisciplined, at times disinterested. They play uninspired football, and no single player was ever going to save them from themselves. There's just too many flaws. And what hurts Browns fans the most is the fact that it isn't a personnel issue. It's clear that we have one of the most talented rosters in the NFL, I would say.
Easily.
But what this coaching staff does week after week and the product that they ultimately put on the field has been absolutely horrendous. Browns fans deserve better, I would say, because after all the shit and all the heartbreak and so many of them realizing that we just wasted another year of our lives rooting for a team that we're always waiting for next year, guess what? We'll be back next year. We'll be back next year, and we'll be loud and proud and optimistic as ever that the perpetual next year will actually be next year. And, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting different results. So when people talk about Cleveland fans and say they're insane, I would say that they're right. But for some unfathomable reason, us as Clevelanders are proud of that fact.
Hey.
Yeah. And so while we are sad and hurt and disappointed and angry and fed up right now, and we're venting against the coaches, we'll be back next year. We'll be back next week. We'll be back the following week, and we'll be back next year and the following year and every year after that. And we'll be as insane as ever, waiting for next year to finally come. But in the meantime, for the love of God, please do whatever it takes to find a competent coaching staff that doesn't bring us down week after week. I mean,
yeah, there's not a lot I can disagree with there.